If there's one thing that I've learned in this wild sailing journey, it's that adventure is all around you, if you say yes. Which is why when our pals Max and Karen invited us on a road trip into the heart of Mexico, we got Cleo a cat sitter, packed our bags, and hit the road. Little did we know, we were in for one hell of a ride.
We are on our way to Tequila, then everywhere else in the world.
Are you hyped?
Is
she high?
Dire need a coffee, maybe a Carajillo.
Carajillo sounds good. Hi, my name's Matt. I'll be your chauffeur for this adventure. Max. My name's Max.
Although a bit tired, we were all in good spirits as we embarked, making jokes, enjoying the scenery. Oh, if only that had lasted. We were barely out of the clutches of Banderas Bay when the van decided to throw a fit. Well, more specifically, blow a coolant hose.
The coolant line decided to, spring a giant leak in its side. Really nice. Good timing, right?
Thank God we're in the middle of nowhere.
Thank God. That'd be great, actually.
Luckily, Max and Chris put their heads together and came up with a pretty ingenious fix utilizing zip ties and duct tape, which got us safely to Tequila, Jalisco, where we would spend the next day and a half. The fields of agave dominated the landscape as we drove deeper into Tequila, a soothing green against a muted brown backdrop that was reminiscent of Baja. An hour after the boys fixed the van, we pulled into our Airbnb where we ditched our bags, then caught an Uber to venture even deeper into Tequila, where we would, of course, be drinking tequila.
Hey guys, it's hot out here. Fucking hot. It's 105 according to the Dr. Google. So we decided to pick the hottest day in the hottest part of the world to go to a tequila factory. We're doing a tour in a tequila factory.
I've always said I like my tequila hot.
Yeah, it's pretty hot out here.
No one ever.
Can you pop this in the microwave for a moment? Just like 20 seconds.
We toured the Tres Mujeres distillery, where we got up close and personal with the tequila making process, getting to taste the various forms of the liquid treasure. Even the pure piece of piña, the center of the agave, which tasted a lot like cane sugar.
This is what we have here is a large 10,550 gallon vat of bat guano mixed with a little small amount of fermenting tequila. So this is the traditional method for extracting the agave juice from the agave plants before the Spanish came to Mexico. And the stone wheel would be tracked around by oxen or llamas or slaves, I'm not sure. And as the slaves or oxen pushed the stone around, they would shit. And then the indigenous tequileros would scoop the shit into the juice portion, hence enabling fermentation and flavor.
Luckily, they do not make tequila like this anymore, which was reassuring while kicking back all of the samples they handed us.
You should put a swing in the bar.
Everybody will die.
We were the last tour group in the area, sticking around to take photos in the agave field until the sun started to set, prompting us to make our next move, which would be a big one, visiting Cantaritos al Güero.
Where are we?
Well, here we are in this place. It's called Tequila, and
The band is called the Cantaritos Bar and Grill, and they've got the bands playing. And these guys serve tequila products in the big jars, and they squeeze it really, really fast.
A traditional Cantarito is served in a jar made from clay, which is also known as the Cantaro. Yes, that is how the drink got its name. If you are planning to visit Tequila, you've probably come across videos of El Güero's famous drinks being prepared. Many of these clips highlight their enormous Cantaritos, which resemble large pots typically used for houseplants. Measuring over a foot in diameter and height, these clay behemoths are filled with liters of squirt, multiple bottles of your favorite tequila, freshly squeezed citrus, and salt. We quickly ordered our massive Cantarito with our favorite tequila, Centenario.
Where are we going?
Within 10 minutes, we had a huge drink to share and found a table among the hundreds available.
Aquí estamos en Cantaritos, Güero, en Jalisco, México. Bienvenidos.
Our timing was lucky, as there is usually a large crowd waiting for their turn to enjoy these show-worthy drinks. The entertainment at Cantaritos El Güero extends beyond the drink making. Multiple bands perform simultaneously, creating an overwhelming yet exhilarating atmosphere. Halfway through our giant Cantarito, we decided to move to the outskirts of the action due to the noise. We found a quieter spot where we could talk and attempt to play dice. After several hours, many rounds of dice, and singing along to our favorite songs from our corner of the venue, I finished off the Cantarito, which was large enough to engulf my whole head. We stacked our commemorative cups inside the bucket-sized cup that held our communal Cantarito, then headed to get a taxi to the Alley of Hunger for some food. Unfortunately, we realized way too late that we had left our commemorative cups in the cab, never to be seen again. You win some, you lose some.
This morning we're on our way to AutoZone. Take it to the limit. To hopefully get a replacement hose for the radiator, which blew up on us yesterday. Not the radiator, the hose, in the middle of fucking nowhere. But thank God we're here in Tequila, which is close to Guadalajara, and they have basically every service and all the good stuff, so plus tequila. Oh shit, there's a fucking riot.
Shit, man, look at that. This is the hose that Max and I fixed on the road.
In Spanish, it's a manguera.
Manguera.
Chingadera.
Anyways, yeah, we used duct tape and, or actually, like, what was this called?
Gorilla tape.
Gorilla tape and zip ties. And it worked for a while. It got us about 50 miles out of the heat into the other heat.
105-degree weather. Not bad.
But luckily, it sounds like Karen has found us a new one.
It's our second day in Tequila. We woke up this morning, checked out of our Airbnb, went to a interesting breakfast, and now we're just out walking around enjoying the day while we wait for our savior, Sergio, who's bringing the part to fix the van so we can move on. But I'm gonna walk down this really pretty alleyway and Chris is gonna film me do it. It was a beautiful day in Tequila, which we spent exploring the church, shopping, and watching the Danza de los Voladores. Long before the Aztecs or Mayans, indigenous peoples of Mexico performed this ceremony to honor nature, the sun, and the balance of the world. Musicians and dancers descend from the top, spinning slowly towards the earth. Each rotation is symbolic, a prayer for rain, fertility, and harmony between humans and the natural world. It was very mesmerizing to watch, unlike the game of dominoes that I lost inside Jose Cuervo's headquarters before we got word that Sergio had our van parts ready. We returned to AutoZone where the boys fixed the van for good, then hit the road to our next destination, which would be a short but sweet one, leading to a much bigger adventure. But all of that is next on Sailing Avocet.